Hey guys, this is McGill here, and you've probably landed on this video because, like me, all you want to do is make money. All you want to do is make money. All right. Well, I want to read you something here, and then give you a little bit of information about myself that I wrote, just for you. All right. So what I wrote here is, before I made a decision to actually want to make money for me and my family, do something different, um, I got plugged into an online business. All right, and I bought it and I invested in my life success. You know. Now before I did that, I was working a corporate job and I was laid off after almost 10 years with only enough savings to keep my wife and I for only 3 months. One of my oldest coworkers, he was making a multiple six figures in this online business that I'm in right now. All right, and he turned me on to it, and I made a decision to buy and get plugged in and invest in my life success. All right, now since I've gotten started, I've had thousands of people go through my online business and multiple leads and sales, all right, because of my devotion to God and family and life success. All right, now that's what's happened to me. All right, but the reason why I got into that is because I wanted to make money for me and my family. All I wanted to do was make money for me and for my family. Now, if you're the kind of person who wants to do that, and you want to be real about what you really want, all you want to do is make money for you and your family. Be real about that. I remember, there was this girl when I was younger, it was my freshman year in college, and she happened to be somebody who, I thought was really cool, and I started dating her, and sorry about that. I started dating her, and then she broke up with me for whatever reasons. I'm not going to edit that in this video because I'm just trying to be real here. I'm just trying to be real. Things happen, so whatever. But I need to give you some value here, But she was really cool. She broke up with me, and I was like, okay, well, that's just how life goes. So I was moving on. And then all of a sudden, one day at my house, I got a knock on the door, and I saw, and it was her. She was at my door at my house. And then next to her was another friend of mine, which happened to be one of her cousins. That was a good friend of mine. But this girl was standing there, and she, began to say, Ian, I'm sorry for what I was doing. Will you please have me back? I was like, what? And her friend looked at me, and she wanted to talk to me alone, so she did. And she said, listen, and I told her that it was stupid what she did, that you were the best thing that ever happened to her, and she shouldn't have broken with you like that. So I went back to that girl and talked with her, and I gave her a hug, and we made up, and so we started dating again. All right. Now, after time, and I don't know if this happened to you, but after time, we were dating, having a good time. We were at a party, and it wasn't like a party. We were actually eating at like an open restaurant, like a smorgasbord, I guess if you can call it that. And we were eating, having a good time. Me and her, she was beautiful, she was tall, long hair. We really had a great time together, And then I gave her this chance again because, I felt like, man, I was the man. Like, she wants to be with me. She wants to come back to me. She felt it was a bad decision to break up with me, so she wanted to be with me. So that's really cool. So I gave her that chance again, because I really wanted, to make her happy, and I wanted somebody to make me happy too. I know you understand what I'm saying when it comes to things like that, especially if you're a guy. If you're a girl, I know you want to have a man that's like going to love you for you. All right. Well, this girl, she was going to love me for me, and she was going to respect me for who I was and respected our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So we're there eating at the smorgasbord here, having a good time. And we had friends with us, and she leaned over to me and she said, hey, Ian, you see that guy over there at that table? And I'm like, yeah. She said, can you go over there and give him my number? If you didn't catch that, she's talking about her telephone number. And I looked at her and I couldn't believe it. If you can imagine what was going on in my mind, if you can imagine the emotion that comes up with something like that this is my girlfriend telling me to go give another guy her number. Yeah, you can just feel it just seeping in there. Just makes you mad, whatever you're doing. I didn't even know what to say during that time. I was shocked. I was so shocked. I mean, if my eyes could have just popped out of my head, it would have popped out of my head. I was shocked. So you know what I did? And sometimes you get that feeling of just being just ignorant. Just being like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to give you what you want because I'm going to move on and do something else. I got other things in my life to look towards. So I got up and I said, okay. And I walked over to that table and I tapped the guy on the shoulder. And I said, hey, man. He was like, hey. I said, you see that girl over there? See that tall girl over there? He was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. She told me to give you her number. And he was like, oh. Now, he didn't really act surprised. And I didn't go there. I didn't want to find out what was happening. He was like, oh, okay. So I wrote it down and I gave him her number. And I went back to the table where the girl was, and she was looking at me like she was kind of shocked that I did that. I don't know what she was thinking. So I told her, I said, listen, I gave him your number. All right, and y'all have a good time, and I'll see you later. And I got up and walked out the restaurant. When I walked out, some of my friends walked out with me. They were like, Ian, what's going on? And I said, man, forget it, whatever. And then that girl walked out, and all of a sudden she remembered that there were some things that we had planned on doing together that was going to be with a lot of other people. And now she's going to be by herself because I broke up with her that night. And she was like, listen, are we still going to do such and so together? And I just looked at her. And I'm not going to tell you what happened after that. But what ended up happening was this. I ended up, not being with her, breaking up with her. And the issue was I told myself, you know what, Ian? You need to change things around in yourself. You need to change yourself. And instead of trying to, go after, these ladies and seeing who's cool, seeing who's good looking, seeing who's going to be good for you, you need to do something about yourself. You need to make yourself attractive that they actually come to you. That's what came to my brain. It's like, I need to work on myself. I need to work on myself that I attract the right people to me. I need to work on myself that I attract the right girl that's going to come, the right friends that's going to come. And then I went over into business, which is what I'm getting to here. I had to work on myself to be attractive, to attract my business to me, and to attract clients, and to attract money to come to me, and to attract success to come to me. So I had to work on myself. I had to work on me. I had to be real. I had to be real. So with that girl there, I had to be real and be like, you know what? She was somebody that was fake. I was actually going after so-and-so and not really looking and seeing what was there, seeing what was good for me. So there was things that I was doing. I had to realize that I had to take responsibility for me, things that I wasn't looking at, things that I was overlooking, not taking care of, not putting a foundation or whatever was going on with that relationship, and for the rest of my life, and especially for business, I took responsibility for me. I had to be real, all right? For me, the reason why I'm in this business, the reason why I'm in online business, the reason why I'm an entrepreneur is because all I want to do is make money for me and for my family. That's all I want to do. And if you want to be real, if you be real with yourself, all you want to do is make money for you and for your family. That's all you want to do. Now, it's not just about the money, all right? Money is just a byproduct of the things that you really want. That's what money is, all right? Anybody that has some kind of attitude or kind of mindset, against money, like money's a bad thing, listen, you're off. You need to work on yourself. This business that I'm in, we actually have products here that actually deals with, your inner self. All right, that entrepreneurs have to deal with. Entrepreneurs deal with loneliness. Entrepreneurs deal with being by themselves. Entrepreneurs deal with being discouraged. Entrepreneurs deal with things in their mind from the past that works against them. And no matter what you do, you just can't succeed. And we have products to deal with that. But for me, all I wanted to do was make money. And I realized that the money wasn't just the money. The money was so I can get the security, so I can get the blessing, so I can actually set things up for my family. The money was a byproduct of things that I actually really wanted. So it's not about the money. It's about what the money can get you, which is the lifestyle. The lifestyle of having time and money combined together. All right, so if you're going to be real, with yourself, that all you want to do is make money for you and your family because of the things you want to have in your lifestyle, I have the answer for you. And you will get information to help you in your business to actually do that by clicking the link on this page. And once you click the link on this page, it's going to take you to an area where you're going to see exactly what it is that you want to do. And it's going to show you exactly how to get it when you click on that page. And when you put on your email and set yourself up to get that information for that video message. So click the link on this page, go there, and I will see you on the inside.